Yeah, we're all wearing black for the last episode.
I'm wearing a shirt that Devin made for me. It says, "Nah, Rosa Parks, 1955."
Is that foreshadowing of your segment today?
It definitely has something to do with it, yeah.
Hey. Do you guys think that like we get a little bit nicer to each other when we turn on the camera?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think I just get a little bit more clammy.
I think I'm a little bit more polite once we start recording.
Yeah. Like I think I laugh more.
You agree that I'm more polite when we're recording?
Oh, absolutely.
Hi, I'm Dev, the oldest.
I'm Trey, the middle child.
And I'm Nick, the youngest.
Must like boys.
Like or like?
Oh, he's already interrupting.
Must Like Boys is a podcast by us, the Peas. We're three siblings with a last name you'll never spell right and opinions you didn't ask for.
We live in 3 different time zones, have 3 different zodiac signs. But one thing we have in common is we all like boys.
Each episode we bring 3 mystery topics to the table. Pop culture, politics, pride, parenting, psychology, basically anything with a pulse.
Yeah, guys, I'm not going to overthink it.
So here we go. Y'all, I think since this is the last episode of season 1, for season 2, what do we think about rebranding with a new name? I've come up with some options. Each one is worse than the one before.
Wait,
why do we need a rebrand?
What's wrong with our name?
We don't really. But if we were,
So you hate gays?
if we were to have to come up with a different name,
All right, throw the options out.
what do you think about just tangents? Tangent upon tangent. Or we have
Okay, it kind of sounds like a math podcast.
or we have Midlife Millennials or
Ooh.
Family Matters. Just kidding, that one's taken.
I mean, there's some copyright there, right?
Must Like Margaritas?
No, that makes us seem like we're alcoholic.
We do talk about margaritas a lot.
Okay. Or the last and probably best suggestion, those 2 funny gay guys, and their sister.
Wait, who suggested this?
ChatGPT.
This is just me coming up with alternatives. Not
Those are
ChatGPT,
good.
my brain.
We should ask the audience.
But we'll keep it Must Like Boys.
No, I'm kind of into the new ones.
No. Like, we already have a little bit of brand recognition.
Clout.
I couldn't even get it out.
I like the millennial one.
We're not really changing it though. Like, we already have the domains. Too much work.
Oh,
You already made
true.
that sweatshirt.
I already made my iron-on sweatshirt, okay? And I made my hat, my Must Like Boys hat that is off-brand also, but we're not going to talk about that.
All right, well we can put a pin in that and circle back.
Last week, I was listening to the podcast back, and I was just like, at a certain point, this Nick character is going to put it together that he went to go kiki with a friend, and then he did karaoke. But like, that just never eventuated in my story. And I'm just like, come on, get there.
Eventuated?
Like,
Is that a word?
I think so. Like, what eventually happens?
Dev, is it?
Eventuated. You guys, you asked me all these questions about what words are at 9 p.m. and the coffees weren't off for the day, so I don't know.
Eventuate to result ultimately.
Oh, so yeah.
All right. I guess
Honestly,
I'm the only one that makes up words on this podcast.
I didn't even realize that, Nick, that you didn't fully land the plane. So I wouldn't worry about that.
It's fine. I think it worked.
Do you guys like my hair this long, or should I cut it?
Like it.
I like it. Well, I mean, I'm not the person to ask like how long mine is, so obviously don't ask me.
I think it's working.
I think sometimes I look at myself in the mirror and I look like the elf that wants to be a dentist in that Christmas movie. You know
no, you would need to be blonde.
What?
The swoop
Was
hair.
he blonde?
Yeah, but it's the same shape. And I give myself the ick and I'm like, I gotta cut it right this second.
No, it's like more like if that elf was Italian, then I could see it.
All right. Well, I got y'all's stamp of approval, so.
The elf's name is Hermie.
Hermie.
Hermie. Yes.
He
Must
doesn't
like
want to make
Hermie.
toys. He wants to be a dentist.
Yeah. Oh,
It's good.
My topic title is Last Lines.
ooh. Okay.
Mine is biggest and last tours.
Okay. So we've got
We
a running
unintentionally
theme.
have duplicate themes.
And mine is divest in your future.
Nick's is about recycling.
It might be. It might not be. Oh.
Is this about the gap year that you're taking?
No, it's you'll see. I'll
You'll
tease you now,
see.
and I'll.
I need to know more about your gap year, but we can offline about that later.
I mean, it's not a full gap year. Like, if someone's hiring, hit me up. You know, like I'm just wanting to do more consulting and find some clients to do some work for, and see if I can, do some of this stuff myself.
What do you do for the 4 people that are listening?
Why is it always 4?
It's always 4.
I build websites. I do software development, so web apps. I can do iOS if you need it. I build web apps.
Yeah, he codes.
I'm going to go. I'm starting. This is me starting. This is a guessing game. The topic is last lines. There are last lines of books, then there are last lines of movies, and then there are the last track on a Lady Gaga album, which Trey
Oh my God.
is the only person who will be guessing during that category. And you can't cheat.
I love those.
Trivia rules apply. You're not allowed to Google anything. We're going to start
Okay.
easy. We got a couple books. Easy is a relative term here. Okay. For
Yeah.
never was the story of more woe than this of blank and her blank.
I thought we were like guessing the book.
You are
We're just
We are.
But-
I think you're saying that those blanks give away the book title, right?
correct.
perks of being a wallflower.
For never was a story of more woe than this of blank and her blank.
Lady and the Tramp.
Charlotte and her web.
Oh, period.
Juliet and her Romeo.
I knew it was
We
going to be
should've
Romeo
known.
and Juliet. Mm.
Okay, now we'll go to this one. The creatures outside looked from pig to man, and from man to pig, and from pig to man again, but already it was impossible to say which was which.
Animal Farm.
Is it Lord of the Flies?
That's a good guess.
Nick got it. Animal Farm.
Oh, but very similar mentality of
Little
books,
bit.
like I just watched, there's a BBC Lord of the Flies series that they made. It is incredible.
I do want to watch that. Okay, these are going to get well, this one's medium hard. So we beat on boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past.
Moby Dick.
No.
The Old Man in the Sea.
No. You're not far off though. Hold on, you're on the right. No, you're
Back,
not. You're
baby,
kind of
I
in the
was
right
born this way.
category of
Yeah.
writers.
Catcher in the Rye.
No, I'm going to put you out of your misery. It's F. Scott Fitzgerald, The Great Gatsby.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, these last two I know you're not going to get, but I'll do them anyways. Oh, my girls, however long you may live, I can never wish you a greater happiness than this.
Little Women.
Yes! Oh my
Cinderella.
God. you got
Really?
it.
Oh.
It
What?
was Little Women.
Oh my God, I'm good at this. I actually have never read Animal Farm either, so I'm just good at guessing these.
You're...
Wait, Little Women is a book? I thought it was like a
Yeah.
TV show.
There's a movie.
It's the book. It was actually like my first real accomplishment to read that book in 4th grade because it's a big ass book.
Is it like the Women on the Prairie, or that's Little House on the Prairie?
That's Little House on the Prairie.
It's like women coming into society. It's very Bridgerton.
The last one in the book category. And now that you don't have to be perfect, you can be good.
The Velveteen Rabbit.
Winnie the Pooh.
No, neither.
That's a
And
similar
actually,
idea.
like,
We both thought.
two good guesses. Here's a clue. This is my favorite classics author, but it is not his most famous book.
Ooh, Robert Frost.
No. This is a
No,
really
I
hard one.
guess.
It's John Steinbeck, East of Eden.
Never heard of her, honey.
I was thinking of Steinbeck before, not.
Did you not read Grapes of Wrath? You had
No,
to
I
have
know who
read Grapes
John
of Wrath.
Steinbeck is. I've just never heard of that book.
Okay. Well,
I think I started
It's a good
reading.
one.
Was Grapes of Wrath about the Dust Bowl?
yeah, it's such a good book.
Yeah, it's very depressing, right?
You should read it. You should still read
Okay.
it.
I'm sure it'll be better as an adult.
I mean, I don't know, or not, but like I feel like it's a rite of passage. But okay, now
That's fair.
movies.
Okay.
We're gonna start easy. There's no place like home.
Wizard of Oz.
I literally didn't know which. I was like, Wicked? Wizard of Oz.
Okay. The rest of this is a random bunch. I actually don't think any of them are particularly easy, so I apologize. You met me at a very strange time in my life.
Casablanca. No, I know the last line of Casablanca.
I don't know.
Brad Pitt is in it as a clue.
Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
That's all I can think of.
Troy.
Fight Club.
Ooh. Oh.
We
Yeah.
should have been better at that.
Okay, I'll be right here. That's a hard one. It's an 80s, early 90s classic Steven Spielberg.
Kids movie?
E.T.
Yeah, E.T. Yeah.
Okay.
Roads, where we are going, we don't need roads.
I know this.
Mad
Why
Max.
do I know this? Why do I know this so...
It's
oh my God,
it's another 80s.
Roads, we're going, we don't need
I
roads.
watched it a lot. My first childhood crush was in it.
Ugh,
Michael J. Fox.
Oh, I don't.
Back to the
Back to
future.
The future?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. That was a
Okay,
bit
last-
before our time.
Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry.
I mean, I've seen it.
Okay, last one in the movie category. Son of a bitch stole my line.
Oh, it's with Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction.
Now, who's the one?
Amen. Oh, Good Will Hunting.
Yes, that's it.
Yes.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. And a really sweet thing that I learned about that last line, that was improv. Like that wasn't written into the
Really?
script. Yeah. I love Robin Williams.
Oh, I
He's
love
such a
him.
gem.
There was a lot of parts in Hook with Robin Williams where they
Mhm.
wouldn't tell the child actors what was happening because they wanted them to actually act like surprised. There's a lot of parts that are just improv.
I need to rewatch that movie. That's been too long.
What,
Such
Hook?
a good one.
Hook. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
That is.
Rufio.
I liked that game.
Good. I'm glad. I
Yeah.
started quoting something from Hook last night during dinner, and my husband looked at me and was like, how do you, like, you can't remember a conversation we had yesterday, but you just like burst out into like this scene when he's like, Rufio, why don't you go suck on a dead dog's nose? And he's like, Ryan's like, how do you remember that? I'm like, I don't know. Like, the brain is wired in a very weird way.
I just saw something recently about that movie. The scene where Rufio has the sword and he puts it like right onto Robin Williams' nose. It looks like it almost could be CGI. How they shot the scene was they shot it backwards because he has this huge swing down of the sword and it stops right in front of his face. But they shot it backwards so that like it's actually in front of his face, and then he pulls it back, and then he has
that's
to say a
smart.
line in reverse, and then they dub it
My
over.
God, like a
So
yak
cool.
back. Wait, do you know any more Hook facts? How many more Hook facts?
Honestly, I actually
this-
do. Do you know that Glenn Close is in the movie?
Yes.
She plays
Yes.
the boo boo box. Like it is so funny because she looks
The
so
boo box.
crazy. She doesn't look. And then also, I do know more facts. Smee and Captain Hook, the actors that played them, they kind of read the script and they thought, oh, these characters are definitely gay and they're like in love with each other. So they played the whole movie like that. And then
Yeah.
it wasn't until after that Steven Spielberg found out and he got really mad about it because he was like, because he didn't know about it and was offended. I don't know what happened, but they played the whole role like they were like gay lovers.
You definitely need to rewatch that. It's so good. And that scene with the boo box, I think, is like the origin of my claustrophobia.
Yes.
Okay, I've got 4 more that are just Gaga albums. Guess the last track.
Am I
threw
not allowed?
No, I mean, Nick, you can definitely guess. I thought Trey would have a hard time with the books, so I was going to throw him a bone and give him something he could guess. Okay, what was the last song on Art Pop?
Gypsy. Applause.
Yeah, yes. I was going to say, I do have clues if you need them, but you didn't even need a clue on it. Okay,
The last
correct.
one.
Applause.
It was. Yeah, it was applause.
What was the last song on the Born This Way album?
Electric
Do you need a clue?
Chapel.
Do you need a clue?
Oh wait,
With
wait. You and I.
With you.
Oh, the Edge of Glory.
with you. Yeah, there you go. It's really hard to say lyrics and not sing them. Okay, Fame. Last track on Fame. I had not even ever heard this song.
I like it rough.
Mm-mm.
Summer
Disco
Boy?
Stick.
The clue is
Oh, Brown Eyes.
The floor is shaking in this.
Disco Heaven.
Yep, there you go. Okay, last one. Last song in Chromatica.
I know this one.
Oh, Sign from Above?
Or is it Babylon?
Nick's got it. Yeah.
Ah, you're right. You're right.
Battle for Your Life.
So good.
Yeah.
Okay. That was kind of a long segment, but I thought it would be fun to do like a
That was
guessing game.
great. I loved that.
That was good. I feel like I should go next because mine's about musical artists.
Yeah, go for it.
A little backstory. Maybe you guys know, but obviously saw Gaga. We're in Gaga territory right now.
Did we? Did we see Gaga?
Well, no, you know that I saw her.
Yes. No,
And
I
my
know.
speculation. Oh, whatever. My speculation was that one, she's gonna go away for a little bit and like focus on her family and have kids. And so I started like getting in my head like, first of all, this was the best show that I've ever seen her out of the 16 shows I've seen. And I was like, I think I have to spend the money and go see her again. So my BF surprised me with tickets, which were going this weekend to her second to last show of the tour. Anyway, that was just a little bit of backstory, which got me interested in my topic, which was all about artists and highest grossing tours or artists and their last tours. So, one, can you guys guess the highest grossing tour ever?
Man. Like, are we
The-
including inflation over time or no? Like, because I would say like Beatles, but the
guess
dollar back then.
I guess we are considering inflation.
I mean, I think either way, it's the Eras tour, Taylor Swift. That's what
It
I'm
is
guessing.
the Eras
Yeah,
tour.
obvious. Yeah, of course.
Because that one went for like 2
Um,
years, I feel like.
Yeah, she played 149 shows and it grossed $2.08 billion. In second
insane.
place, do you guys want to guess?
Give me a clue.
The last song in their album is
It's probably some like Rolling Stones or Eagles.
this one's like, they had a recent scandal involved at one of their concerts.
Coldplay?
Coldplay.
Uh,
Grossed about $152 billion over 223 shows. And then third place, who we going with?
Dave Matthews Band?
Imagine Dragons.
Oh my God, Nick, that's crazy. Dave Matthews maybe is a good guess, but no, we have Elton John coming in at 939 million and a total of 328 shows, which also is like,
so many.
that is
So many shows.
Then I was like researching, okay, who has as many shows, like the most endurance for a concert? Elton John was 328, which is the most per tour, which is insane. Like
Yeah.
did he take any breaks or did he just play for a year and a half, 2 years straight? It was
It's also like, yeah.
for his farewell Yellow Brick Road tour.
Ugh. Do you know what year that was?
I think it was a couple of years ago.
I wish.
No,
I wish I
that
had
was
seen that. It was
Oh.
at least a decade ago, I think.
Oh, wait a minute. No, his farewell Yellow Brick Road tour ended in 2023. That was his last one that he did.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Okay, that's way more recent than I thought.
Which, like, for an old man, he said, I'm gonna go out with the bang.
Good for him.
Okay, and then I thought, what do you guys think the typical breakdown of ticket sales are? So, like, per venue, when you go buy a ticket, like, collect like the gross sum of things, what percentage to what percentage is for production and logistics?
Versus what the artist is earning, or
Yeah, like out of 100%, the breakdown. I'll give you a clue. The artist gets between 30 and 50% of all ticket sales. And then you have 30 to 50% for production, 10 to 20 for venue, and then 5 to 10 for promoters. So
And then the rest for Ticketmaster.
no, well, I think that's
200%
separate. That's not-
on top for ticket.
Yeah, so guess how much Taylor Swift grossed after the Eras tour?
Gross amount.
Gross
amount,
amount, absolutely. Between 700 million and $1 billion.
I mean, good for her.
Which was more, it's more than like some countries' entire like
Like the whole GDP
income.
of the country.
GDP, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
It's wild. That's wild.
Okay.
She also
and then
did
I thought
give
I would.
some crazy bonuses to her crew, though. Do
She
you guys remember? I
did.
remember seeing that.
I
when
think
it
she gave.
happened.
It was like one. It was like 150K per person as a bonus. Which, like, hell, if I got that as a bonus, I'd be happy about it. And then lastly, some artists don't like to tour at all, or have ended their tour. So one we talked about, Elton John, he did his final tour. Who are other like notable artists that either aren't touring or have said they won't go on tour?
Sia.
No. But that is
What?
kind of a good guess.
She's not a tourer.
Rihanna.
My God, isn't that correct? No, Adele has like recently said after her 2024 Vegas residency that she is unlikely to tour again. She doesn't know if she will because Adele hates touring.
Mhm.
Also, Miley Cyrus said that she will likely never
Oh.
tour again.
Wow.
Which, like, girl, you're a little bit too young to do that.
Beyonce like has told Australia that she would come out here multiple times after she like did her
She
last tour.
lies.
She keeps lying. She keeps lying. She's not coming out here.
For the whole country. That's so rude.
I mean, it is a long way. But I feel like you just
know.
have to hit
Listen.
3 cities and then you're good, you know?
Beyonce and I will
yeah.
eventually make our way out there, okay?
You can come together.
Would you guys want to be a superstar or no? Like, would you handle fame well?
I think I would, actually.
I think I absolutely would.
I don't know if I would. Like,
Nick,
I
you
feel
could be
like-
my tour manager.
I feel like I would. Yeah, right. I feel like I would not enjoy the limelight, especially if they're saying things like that's not true, and I can't say anything to rebuttal that. That would like I think really bother me.
You'd be like Billie Eilish and her brother, like the brother who's like we all kind of know she sings with her
Mhm.
brother, but nobody really knows his name.
the fact that you can't
Yeah.
even name him by name is proof.
Yeah.
It's the brother.
Over the weekend, we drove downtown because the Final Four was happening. That's straight people talk for
I
college
know.
basketball. Okay.
Oh, I thought it was NASCAR.
No, yeah, it's basketball, college basketball. And there's a hotel that has a gigantic bracket decal on the windows. And then on the side, there was an ad for a podcast. And my son was like, Mom, maybe your podcast will be on there one day. I was like, I love the way you dream big.
What do you tell them about how much do they know?
I say, Mom's doing a podcast. No, you can't listen. No, you can't open the door. If you need something, go see Dad.
Was the comment sincere? Or was it like
it was a completely sincere comment. Like
I would have
Oh.
absolutely cried. I would have had wet eyes in the car.
there was not a touch of sarcasm. It was like that's
That's
just
cute.
the
So sweet.
spirit of, the same way that he's like, I'm going to play in the NBA one day and I am going to try out for the high jump on track team, even though I'm the shortest one in my grade. He knows no limits. It's honestly really sweet.
Bring him on.
Yeah.
That's
Bring him
great.
on as a guest.
Mom, your podcast is going to be advertised on there. Yeah, it will.
I love that.
One
At
day.
what age are they allowed to listen?
18.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we'll be on season 10. Stay tuned.
uh,
Yeah, it's gonna be weird not talking to you guys ever again until I see you in Italy.
Yeah, that's not true. But I do think, one of the goals of starting this was to get to talk to y'all more, and we definitely achieved that.
You know, it's been so honestly lovely, and I'm really proud of us and what we've done.
Yeah, it just
We
created
should have
such
saved this to
a-
the end, but now I do feel like I'm sentimental.
Well, it just created a regular point of connection where we didn't feel like we could kick it off for another couple days, Because before this, we had tried, okay, we'll have calendar invites and once a month, the three of us will get on FaceTime and talk. But then inevitably it would come up and the calendar would be like, oh, well, somebody's binging a show, somebody's out with friends. Like,
Yeah.
it was easy to just like kick the can down the road. But I feel like this gave us a reason to hold ourselves more accountable in a really good way.
It's a good way to look at it. All right, Nick, take us home, boy.
All right.
He's got the stretch. He's got the nervous stretch.
I got the stretch.
Give us a yawn. Give us a fake yawn.
Okay, so my topic is called Divest in Your Future. So Earth Day is coming up, April 22nd. And I thought I would talk about how to be a little bit greener. And I know what you're thinking, Dev. You're thinking I'm probably
didn't say
gonna
anything.
ask some crazy thing.
He was on mute.
He
though.
asked me what my Stanley straw was made out of, and I told him it was the unicorn hair
Mhm.
instead of the plastic that it actually is. Okay, I'm
Nick,
muting. Go.
okay.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay. It's probably not exactly what you're thinking. So what I am going to talk about is greening your green. as in stopping your money from accidentally investing in fossil fuels. So I'm not talking about stocks or crypto or anything like that. I'm just going to be talking about your bank and your retirement fund.
Retirement fund. I don't have one of those.
Like your 401k, you have one, right?
I don't have one of those.
His 401k is he's going to live in my basement one day.
Yeah.
Continue.
Okay, so in the UK, a campaign called Make My Money Matter was started in 2020. Its goal was to change where people invest their money, especially with pensions and bank savings. So they released a study that found that changing these investments can be more effective than giving up flying, going vegetarian, and switching energy providers combined. So switching your pension could be 21 times more effective than lifestyle changes. This is because banks and pensions give massively to fossil fuel industry. In the 10 years since the Paris Agreement on climate change, the world's top 60 private sector banks have poured $7.9 trillion into the fossil fuel industry. So who do you guys bank with and why?
Asking hard questions.
If you don't mind answering.
Can I phone a friend? Wait, hold on. No, I know this. I mean, Chase is my everyday bank, and then Morgan Stanley is our everything else. Everything else is there.
Okay, so Chase and Morgan
This is
Stanley.
also
Do you
my
guys-
everyday, and I don't have another one yet.
Which one? Chase?
Yeah. And why?
And
Because
why-
I liked
why,
I liked their design. I liked their branding.
I picked them because when I moved from Atlanta to Indianapolis, the bank that I was using was SunTrust, which I don't even think exists anymore. But they didn't have SunTrust in Indiana, so
which is
I
now
needed a
Truist.
bank. Truist, yeah, there we go. And so I needed a
Yeah.
bank that was in both Georgia and Indiana, which happened to be Chase.
Okay. So if you're like me or us, you picked the bank that your parents had, or you picked a bank that had a good credit card deal or had good branding like Trade. But you probably haven't thought about it in a while, and you probably should. So if you go to bank.green, you can look up your bank to see how it stacks up. So I've just looked up JP Morgan Chase, and it is the number one for fossil fuel funding. It's the worst bank you could be with
Yeah.
if you care about this.
I do. I was afraid you were going to say that.
Yeah, you got the worst one. And I mean, it's all branding. It's all marketing. Like they've just done a great job at just making it look like they're a really progressive bank. You can also look up your retirement fund or different funds. There's a website called fossilfreefunds.org. I will link that in the show notes. And if you are in Australia, I built a website called Green and Me, which is green like the color and.me, M-E.
Andy.
Like green.
Is that an ampersand?
Green. No.
And
Green
A-N-
and.
okay.
Oh.
Green Andy.
Green
Wait.
and dot me.
So I need someone smarter than me to explain why banks are funding. What's the advantage of a bank funding fossil fuel companies? Are they getting a tax incentive?
No. So banks fund all sorts of things. They fund projects to get money back. So I give you a certain amount of money, and in 10 years, like I give you $1 million, and in 10 years, you'll give me $1.5 million back, based on the interest rate. So they're making money by loaning money to these fossil fuel industries.
So most of their clients are just fossil fuel companies.
Not most, I wouldn't say most, but they are a big contributor. Yeah.
Got it.
But you can also look at switching to a credit union instead, which is basically a nonprofit bank, meaning there's no shareholders that are taking all the profit. The profit goes back into the credit union, basically giving you better interest rates or lower fees or those types of things. If you go to bank.green, you can look up your bank and then it will give you other banks that you can switch to. Same with my website, Green and Me. Let's see. Any questions on credit unions?
No, I feel like you've made this digestible and easy to think about where your money is going, and I really do appreciate that.
Yeah.
And when my husband listens to this, he can figure out the action steps because that's not my area of expertise. Thank you, Rye. Love
Yeah.
you.
Let's chat.
Here's what we do. When we're all together in Italy, you can corner him and give him a little advice.
Yeah. I just feel like at the end of the day, the money that you set aside for your future shouldn't be destroying it, shouldn't be funding things that destroy it. And I really think at this day and age, you really have to start voting with your wallet. You know, you have to pay attention where you spend your money, but also where you store it. There's a Martin Luther King Jr. quote: "There is nothing quite so effective as a refusal to cooperate economically with the forces and institutions which perpetuate evil in our communities."
That's such a good point about paying attention not only to where you spend it, but where you store it. Because I've not thought about that. Like I
On a
think about, I
t-shirt.
get mad at, corporations for different things and then stop spending
Literally.
there. But yeah.
You don't realize how complicit you are in this entire game. And if fossil fuels aren't your thing, like there's other things you can look up.
I think you've looked mine up before, Chase. And I think also a double whammy with Chase Dev is like one of their big things is contributing to the NRA.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do credit unions have sexy metal cards?
Some of them.
Let's get down to what really matters.
Yeah, it's just like really, I think metal. It's a gimmick. Like it's a gimmick at the end of the day. You want a metal card over like.
Why don't you
It
do
doesn't
some
matter.
pro
Half of them do
bono
Apple Pay.
design? You can do some pro bono design work for credit for your local credit union in Texas because they're gonna need it.
Yeah.
Give them like a sexy logo.
There's a big one
For
here.
$8.99.
Yeah, I think there is a big one in Texas. And they're all like,
Yeah.
credit unions are completely safe. They're all insured just like banks are. So if something to happen, your money is no less safe than it was in a bank. It just actually goes to something good, which is yourself. Like the money gets invested back into your community. I just think if you're thinking about doing boycotts or actively doing boycotts at all, like this is the actual ultimate boycott. They're saying it's 21 times more effective than recycling, than doing any of these other things. $7.9 trillion these banks are investing, and that's your money. It's everyone's money collectively being invested, and enough people say, no, I don't want to do that anymore. It's going to change. It might change something. That's when things started changing in the civil rights movement, when things started changing in different movements, is when they took the money away and people said, we've had enough, and this is the only thing that we can find that will make people listen.
Period.
Yep.
Kind of a high note.
Mic drop.
Kind of a high note to end our season with. What is it? Change within you starts within me. No.
What?
Be the
having
change
seizure?
you want to see.
Be the change.
trying to
you
quote
wanna see in the
Gandhi?
world.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. For the last time in at least the next couple months, what unsolicited advice would you like to give to the world, to our 4 listeners, as Trey likes to say? Although we did recently pass 1,400 streams, so full milestone.
I hate looking at numbers.
Okay, well then just cut
Your
cut
entire segment today.
Yeah, right.
I think that's great. That's very exciting. You want to go, Dev?
I have one.
Go ahead.
I am borrowing this advice from Glenn Close, who, it's funny that she came up earlier when we were talking about Hook. She was interviewed by Julia Louis-Dreyfus on the Wiser Than Me podcast, which is one that I recommended earlier this year.
Yeah.
And Julia asked her, is there something that you want to tell me about aging? Like, what should I know about aging? And Glenn Close's advice was to try to fall in love with your skin. She said, I took a picture of the skin on my arm because I love trees and I love the bark on trees. And I wanted to find a tree bark that looked like the skin on my arm and it would make me feel like I belong. And I thought that was just such a beautiful sentiment. Not that anyone can escape the scrutiny, but I think especially for women aging, it is really impossibly hard to feel like you're not under a microscope in terms of what your skin looks like as you age. And inevitably, gravity affects us all in time. And I just loved her advice to kind of embrace that and fall in love with your skin the way it is.
Well, tell that to my Botoxed out face.
You said you were going to stop that.
Yeah.
Well,
it
if
is.
I was as pretty as Glenn Close, maybe I would.
Love her.
I follow her on Instagram. She's great.
I can't wait to see her in the new Hunger Games movie. She looks so good. She's
Hey,
so
Hunger
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hunger Games.
Although I think that movie is going to, I think I definitely want to see it for her, but I read the book and it's like, talk about depressing. Like, I don't, like,
Really?
can I just watch the highlights of that movie without actually watching the whole movie? Yeah.
I need to read the book.
It's not uplifting.
Okay. Well, I mean, the whole story is dystopian. You know, it's not about.
Mm.
It's about some hard truths.
Yeah. Okay. What's your advice for the people for the
My
next 3 months while we leave
advice
them?
Is it's an oldie, but it's a goodie. Is to go listen to Flowbots. They had an album called Fight with Tools that came out in 2008, and if that name sounds familiar, it's because they had a song called Handlebars that was big back in the day. But the album's like basically it's all about like peaceful resistance and the importance of information and education. And it came out after the wake of 9/11 and the Iraq War, and there was a lot of kind of anger there. And in the time, it felt a little kind of almost too angry. Well, at least for me, I was a child, right? But now listening back, I'm like, oh, this hits so much harder now because it just feels even so much more relevant. But I like to listen to it when I'm just feeling a little bit hopeless. It just really lifts my spirits. It's honestly like nothing you've ever heard. It's kind of like a mix of rap and rock and with a bunch of violins and stuff mixed in. There's a quote from that I wanted to read just because I really love it.
You're all about the quotes this week.
Yeah, it's a long one, but it's a goodie, so stick with me. This is from a song called, it's not that long. I mean, it's like a paragraph. It's from a song called We Are Winning, and it goes, "We are building up a new world. Do not sit idly by. Do not remain neutral. Do not rely on this broadcast alone. We are only as strong as our signal. There is a war going on for your mind. If you are thinking, you are winning. Resistance is victory. Defeat is impossible. Your weapons are already in hand. Reach within you and find the means by which to gain your freedom. Fight with tools. Your fate and that of everyone you know depends on it."
Are you sure that's not like a Lost page from 1984?
It should be. It always gives me chills when I listen to that part of the song, and it just gives me kind of a weird hope of like, you know what? Even though things are bad, even though things might look bleak, you know, they can't take away everything. Thinking is resistance, you know, having thoughts that are not the mainstream. Standing up and doing something different than what everyone else is doing is a protest in itself.
I like that.
That's all.
Mine. I recently watched Bridesmaids, and it will continue and forever to hands down be my favorite movie in this entire world. Partly because Kristen Wiig is an icon, but there are no notes in that movie. It is the right amount of funny and sentimental. And so this is a two-part advice. One is to watch it if you haven't seen it in a while. But more importantly, since we're all apparently being sentimental, there's that one scene where Melissa McCarthy is like, "I'm your shitty life, Annie," and she's kind of slapping her all around, and like, you know, the main character, Kristen Wiig, thinks like she's understanding that she is the solution and she is the problem, and she starts kind of like implementing change into her own life. And the scene that always gets me is like when she walks up to her mom and just hugs her in the kitchen for no apparent reason, and her mom's like, "Oh, it's just surprised." That part always gets me. I think partly because her mom's character a little bit reminds me of our mom. But you've heard this many times, but tell someone you love them out of the blue, and I think it goes a really far way, and it's really special because, you know, not when you're saying goodbye, but just like text someone that you love them for no apparent reason, because I think that can make someone smile, and that's really important right now.
I love that.
True.
Normalize random I love you texts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But then for the worriers in your life, like followed up with like a, I'm okay, everything's okay. I just wanted to tell you
Sure.
that, you know?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would be a little worried if I got that from some people without any context.
Yeah, that's a fair follow-up. And on that note, I love you guys.
I love you.
You guys too.
Hey, thanks
This
for
is kind of
thanks for
sad.
making a podcast with me.
Yeah, thanks for turning a joke into a reality.
Yeah. It was fun.
And great.
This is at least 20 hours talking in the last year.
More than that. We at least
It's a
run
lot more than that.
an hour and 20 to an hour and 30. And then mostly Nick has to go cut it all out. So props to you.
Hey, I do a lot of cutting also.
Yeah. So season 2, stay tuned. Come back. We'll be back in August, September,
July.
probably. July. I
Jul-
might still be
We'll
traveling.
Late
figure
July.
it out. Easy.
Okay,
Yeah.
August then.
August feels
August.
right.
Yeah, we're gonna have a new format. Please
not-
send us any.
Let's not
suggestions.
overpromise. Let's underpromise and overdeliver. Okay, we'll be
All right.
back.
It's gonna be-
Period.
Big new name, new format, new everything, new faces. We're
Yeah.
gonna get Botox.
At least 1/3 of this podcast will have more Botox by the time you see us next.
Nick, have you ever gotten Botox still?
No, I haven't.
Damn, good for you. Well, I know Devin hasn't, but you guys have great
I'm
skin.
trying to hold out. Thank you.
Gonna look more like tree bark the next time you see me.
It's my very regimented skincare routine.
Oh, shut up. We're leaving.
Which is nothing.
We're
Yeah.
getting out of here. All right. Well,
Also, wait, one quick final note, because
What?
I feel like we never explained this. At the end, if anybody actually listens to the end of these, Nick usually says peas out, as in our last name starts with a P. And so it's peas out. But I don't think we ever
Which is
explained that.
No, I don't think we did. Which is
And
a play on
and it
peace out.
sounds- Right. But it also just sounds like we're saying peace out. But it's not peace out. It is peas out. So like now finally at the very end you can understand. Sorry we didn't let you in on that joke like 9 episodes
and it's
ago.
kind of multi-layered because people used to always say like we were 3 peas in a pod because our last name was Peas. But it does sound like we're just saying like peas, like the little green ball you eat.
Little green balls of mushy poison.
Oh, man. And that's how you know I've worked for 10 hours today.
Hey, yeah, I gotta go to bed. I love you.
I love y'all.
I love you guys.
Okay, so peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out.
See you in August.